Ukraine will sign a new security agreement during the NATO summit, which will take place in Washington from July the 9th to the 11th. The event should be powerful for Ukraine and all its partners, said President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky.
Працюємо над деталями нових рішень.
We are working on the details of new decisions and new documents that we will sign with our partners. There should be good sense, including air defense systems. A new security agreement for Ukraine has also been prepared. A strong agreement that will support our entire architecture of security agreements. And this is what will guarantee our security until Ukraine joins NATO. A decision that is irreversible.
Kyiv is not waiting for an invitation to NATO at the Washington summit. We know that we won't get it because the White House is not ready for it, Zelensky said in an interview with the Philadelphia Inquirer. At the same time, at the summit, the alliance will unveil specific steps necessary to achieve membership, the U.S. State Department said. Today, NATO allies are negotiating the wording of the declaration.
The United States and all NATO allies have said that Ukraine's future is in NATO. At this summit, we will be rolling out concrete ways in which NATO can help Ukraine defend itself against Russian aggression, build the future force needed to deter Russia, and implement the reforms it needs to make itself a stronger candidate for eventual NATO membership. Together, this is what we describe as a bridge to NATO membership. Douglas Jones, Deputy Assistant U.S. Secretary of State for European and Eurasian Affairs, in a comment to the Voice of America.
At the summit, the NATO allies will agree on significant financial support for Ukraine and new military assistance, noted NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. We are talking in particular about strengthening the country's air defense.
A reliable flow of weapons, the means that are needed in the required quantities and at the required speed, and without any reservations regarding their usage. There is no reason why the West and NATO allies prohibit the use of any weapons against legitimate military targets anywhere in Russia. What should Ukraine get? Strong support and acceptance by the alliance of Ukraine's military goals. That is, the complete return of territories. Anything less would be a disappointment for the Ukrainians and an encouragement for Putin.
At the upcoming meeting of leaders of NATO member states, the alliance will discuss ways to build practical cooperation on Ukraine with South Korea. These are flagship projects that partly concern the medical training of Ukrainian soldiers, defense cooperation, and the exchange of the latest technologies and classified information.
North Korea is providing significant military support to Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. At the same time, we see how North Korea are investing in nuclear and missile capabilities. We are deeply concerned that in return for the support that North Korea is providing to Russia, Russia is helping North Korea with their missile and nuclear programs. So it just demonstrates the interlink between our security and the security of South Korea and the countries in the Asia Pacific. And that makes the partnership so important.
The North Atlantic Alliance Summit will take place from July the 9th to the 11th. In addition to the 32 NATO members, the foreign ministers of 35 partner countries that are not members of the bloc were also invited to Washington. The summit in 2024 is the anniversary. It will be the 75th summit. The previous one took place in July 2023 in Vilnius. Then the alliance decided that Ukraine would become a NATO member without a membership action plan. Reported by Дана Колесник, Валерія Некипелова, UATV News.